bit.
Ah, we're back again. 2025, first NRL stream of the year. Sharks Raiders. Uh, no dog in this race at all. I just wanted to watch it, and I figured may as well stream it. Makes the most sense to me anyway. Underway. Hold on, that started earlier than I thought. Okay. First hit up there taken by Ronaldo Mulatalo. He's pushed back to 5 minutes out from his own in goal. It's a good start there defensively from the Raiders. Now a run here taken by Kyle Ero. Middle of the field, dropped at about 10. Brayley looking to the right side, goes to the right side. Run taken here. Over the 20, good post contact. He's still on his feet. He ran to Papali. That's hard to do. Still, I stayed on his feet the entire time. 25 out now. A run taken by Cam McInnes over the 30s, dropped at about 35. That was Fanua Blake's first run in a Sharks uniform. Kennedy that time. Brought down just over the 40. And a penalty. Yep. Marker, high tackle. Tom Starling there, being a bit careless with the arm. And Cronulla gets to start this game in pretty good field position. Oh no, it was on Papali. That's a bit rough in my opinion. He was falling. He fell into his bicep. It barely touched him. The kick goes out just past the Raiders 40. So now run taken forward here by Teague Wilson. He's brought down, do it 27 metres out, past infield. McInnes to Hines. Hines goes short to a barnstorming Nikita, who's hit very well and brought down just short of the 20. Brayley, middle of the field goes to McInnes, going left this time to Kafusi, who is going to be brought towards, he's going to stay on his feet at the 10. 4 people on him, stays on his feet. Brayley this time to Wilton, throws the dummy, trying to get to the line. Stopped by Starling, about 3 metres in from the left touchline. Brayley, Trindle, back to Hines. Hines throws the dummy. Good read there. Who was that in that tackle? Hudson Young, great defence. Brayley, right side to Trindle. Trindle out back to Kennedy. Kennedy throws the dummy, puts a little grubber kick through. Ramian tries and fails to pick it up, and it's knocked out at the back of the in goal. I think it's going to be a play the ball at the 10, though. It's good play there from Kennedy. Looking very lively so far this game. Meanwhile, Sebastian Chris getting tackled and now hit up taken. Oh, driven back. Good defence there. McInnes 15 metres out from the Raiders line. Run now taking Morgan Smithies. You know what he's going to do. Gets over the 20. Dropped by 3 Sharks. Starling in a dummy half. Goes left. Papali'i stays on his feet, running into Kafusi. Starling. Middle of the field goes to Smithies, who turns... I don't remember who that is. Number 10 back inside. Got to the 45. Kick can be put downfield by Jamal Fogarty. It's higher than it is long. It's going to be fielded by Kennedy 20 metres out from his own line. He works back towards the middle of the field. He's brought down by, Matty Nicholson. I don't know who that is. Mulatalo takes a hit up over the 30 where he runs into Young and Papali'i. Brayley now. Right. Oh, run there. Sam Stone Street over the 40. That's some good running there. Brayley, quick play the ball. Feigns towards the middle of the field. Now turns Nico Hines back inside for a hit up. I think a bit of a play breakdown there. Brayley, middle of the field to McInnes. McInnes short to Addin Fanua. Blake steps past one, gets over the 40, and gets a quick play the ball. They go short side Trindle, who puts up a kick. Chased by a couple Sharks. Mulatalo got up under it. 6 again called. Brayley has the ball. Nope. Call from the touch judge comes in, knock on against Ronaldo Mulatalo. It's going to be a Raiders play the ball. That's some enterprising play from the Sharks off the back of a good hit up from Addin Fanua Blake. I'm expecting a lot of that coming into this year. Oh, yeah, he got there before KO Weeks did. Run here taken by Matt Timoko. Well, ran into 3 Sharks defenders, gained nothing. Middle of the field, 12 metres out. Starling out of dummy half now, trying to find some space, tries to go underneath Cam McInnes, so that doesn't quite work. Savage out of dummy half, trying to find some space. We know he has speed. He's brought down 35 metres out by Teague Wilton. Middle of the field. Smithy's out back to Strange. Strange short to Chris. Chris throws the dummy, trying to get through. Trying to get through the defense doesn't work. Strange. Middle of the field back for Hudson Young, who's tackled on the 40, 12 metres in from the left touch line. Fogarty puts the kick up. Oh, again. Oh, we have a play the ball infraction? We do. We've seen. I knew this was going to happen coming into this preseason, that they were going to trial that. Yeah, nothing. No attempt to play with the foot there from Hudson Young. Just careless. He's not going to be taken now by Jesse Ramian, who runs into Starling and doesn't get much there. He's tackled 5 short of halfway. Run now taking Stone Street. Gets over halfway. Good post contact. Backing his way. 45 out from the Raiders line. Brayley now goes right side to McInnes. McInnes goes short to Kafusi, who offloads it back to McInnes. Now Adam Fanua-Blake has the ball. Who's going to wind up and gain a few metres? He's still on his feet. He's brought down just short of the Raiders 30. That's a good run there. Brayley, quick out of dummy half to McInnes. Forward pass, I think. Oh, no. Another play the ball infraction. Adam Fanua-Blake doesn't seem to have a problem. Ooh, there was a little bit of like a toe flick. It didn't count. I can see why they called it. So now, run taken forward here. Oh, he's driven back there. Starling. Now run taken. I need to get team lists up. I don't know half these guys because A, I don't follow the Raiders, and B, this is the trials. Already turns on Matty Nicholson back inside. Trindle, tenacious in defence there, didn't fall off. Well, just past halfway, cut out ball this time to Papali'i, who tries to get around McInnes, and that's a bad idea. But now the ball is with, is that Timoko or Tamale? Neither of them. Tamale is on the other side, that's right. So this run takes those, the number 10. Trey Mooney. Oh, there's big raps on him. I'll need to watch him this year. Strange here puts up the chip kick. It's going to be fielded by Kennedy 5 metres out with Raiders bearing down on him, beats 2 of them, and is eventually brought down by Papali'i in the middle of the field 10 metres out from his own line. Kennedy always fairly safe here as Mulatalo tramples and gets to the 20. That's a good run. That's going to be a penalty, surely. No, nothing. He wasn't held for long enough, apparently. Worked on the ground. Still, refs being fairly lax with working on the ground, but not with the play the balls. I wonder if we'll see a lot of that like this year, or if this is just like a trial thing. Brayley. Oh, Trindle 40-20 attempt. Savage is going to get back there. Savage is too quick, and it didn't have the angle anyway. It's going to trickle into the end goal, where it's fielded by KO Weeks, who works back towards the middle of the field, gets past Nico Hines, still moving, gets past Nico. He has a line break. Weeks, we know he has speed. 30, 40. Look at him go 50, 40. He's got support. Ethan Strange is going to score the first try of the game. What a play. That was all KO Weeks. Express pace, great footwork. If I'm a Raiders fan, I'm excited to see what he does with a full season in the number 1 jersey. How well does this guy move? So yeah, Trindle going for a 40-20 doesn't quite get the angle. Weeks and Savage are both there to field the ball. It ends up in Weeks' hands. And then he trails back towards the middle of the field. Nico Hines takes an air swing. He gets through Nikita and who was that? The other center, I think. And Weeks just puts the foot down. No one can go with him. And then Ethan Strange is there just to finish off what is a brilliant passage of play. Let's have a look here. Yeah, Weeks using his eyes to deke out Will Kennedy into thinking he was just going to go himself. That's very, very smart ball playing. And that probably comes from the stint last year that he spent playing in the 7 jersey. That's excellent. Tries confirmed, so it will stand. Yeah, Weeks last year, 8 tries, 6 try assists. He played 17 games, so it's not like he's a rookie, but I think Manly might rue letting him go because he fits in with their whole scheme of having really fast outside backs. But they have a lot of them, so I guess there wasn't any room for him, really. That's excellent. There's not many Raiders that were going with him, but Ethan Strange was one of them. That's awesome. That's a good way to start. I have the Raiders in the 8 this year. I know not a lot of people do, but they barely missed last year and they didn't have Fogarty for most of it. Fogarty lining up the conversion from dead in front, walks in, strikes it, bang. 6-0 Canberra after 10 minutes. Pretty high quality game of football so far. People in I'm not going to go on a Vegas rant because I think I did that. I did that when I streamed the Super Bowl. But this is the stuff you need to show. They don't need rules explainers every year. You need to be showing the entertainment value of this sport because that's what it's all about. Very, very good. Yeah. So after all the possession Cronulla had, I'm surprised they're still down. Kick fielded by Savage. Run taken forward. Off the back fence from Mooney there. And Cronulla's defence handles it well. He's tackled at the 10. Ricky Stewart looking nonplussed as always. Run now taken here by Matty Nicholson there. Sally in the dummy half goes middle of the field to Smithies, who turns Papali'i back inside. That's a dangerous combo. Over the 20, he's brought down 23 out in the centre of the field. Starling goes left to Smithies, who goes left again, this time to Young, who can't quite get out of the Hines and Nikito tackle. He's just over the 30. Now Smithies takes a hit up. He's been busy in this first passage. Plays the ball just over the 40. Fogarty puts the kick downfield. It's a long kick. It's fielded by Mulatalo at about half a meter outside the in goal, and he runs it back to the 20, where he's brought down by 3 Raiders. Play the ball, middle of the field, this time Kyle Ero taking a hit up, runs into Smithies and Starling. That's a pretty hard combo to get through. Trindle, hit up now. Oh, look out, play the ball infraction again. Wow, they are really, really being diligent about this. Yeah, absolutely. No attempt there. That's very, very good from uh, referee Kennedy there. Run forward now. Taken by Hudson Young, who's met by 3 Sharks and doesn't go anywhere, really. 25 metres out from Cronulla's line. Canberra have a chance to extend their lead. Smithies throws the dummy. Oh, gets picked up and dropped by Teague Wilton there. Good shot. Starling goes left to Fogarty. Fogarty out back to Weeks. Weeks to Strange. Strange cut out ball to, how do you pronounce his name? Tamale. Nothing there. About 8 metres in from the left touchline, 10 metres out. Chris in a dummy half goes into Strange. Strange turns Smithies back inside, who meets Cam McInnes, and that only ends one way. He's stopped 8 metres out. Starling goes towards the middle of the field through Mooney. Mooney throws the big dummy. He's brought down a couple metres short of the line. Starling looking both ways. Chooses to go left to Fogarty. Fogarty puts a chip kick up. Looking for Tamale. Look out. Is that scored by Sebastian Chris? Did Tamale get a touch on it? I think that might be a try. It's given for now. Raiders up 10-0. I guess we'll have to see. Did Tamale get a touch on it when he went up for it, and did it go forward? Let's have a look. Bit of a weird structure they had there. Nearly was an obstruction with a Young running through the line. No, I think that's going to be fine because even if it does touch Tamale, it goes backwards. Is it Stone Street who goes up? Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough one. I can't tell. They both go up. I don't think Tamale gets a touch on it. I think it's all Stone Street who knocks it forward, then Chris gets to fall on that ball. Let's see if it stands. To me, it looks all right. It doesn't look like he got a touch on it. High five's going around. Let's see. What are they going to do? Clock's still ticking. 26:45 left in the first half. Sebastian Chris. Last, yep, try is confirmed. Sebastian Cruz had a bit of a down year last year. Only had a try scoring rate of 25%, which isn't great. Once again, Ricky looking bored. I think he tries to do the Wayne Bennett thing where he just doesn't look alive in the press box, but it doesn't really work. Now, Fogarty lining up a conversion from a metre and a half in from the left touch line. Last year, he had a very, very good, 80% goal kicking conversion rate, which is very good. Let's see. Walks in, strikes it, starts it out to the right side, hooking back in. It hits the right upright and bounces out. Remains 10-0 Raiders. Well, this is quite interesting because Cronulla have had, it's just a bit of ill discipline from Cronulla that's cost them so far. Just they need to be really, really like ornery and anal about like playing the ball properly because that's what's undone them. And I think every team will be watching this game and thinking, okay, we really need to be diligent. Because otherwise stuff like this happens and Cronulla, who are on paper a superior team, are down 10-0 against the Raiders. Kickoff is away. Oh, it's fielded just inside. Mooney winding up. He's stopped about 8 metres out from his own line. That was a very deep kickoff. Starling in a dummy half. Goes to Matty Nicholson there, who only gains a few metres. He's brought down about 12 metres out by McInnes. Starling goes left to Smithies, who gains a little bit of post contact. He's brought down at the 20 on the third. Starling goes left to Strange. Strange, hard run of the ball there from Young. He's brought down 28 metres out from his own line. Oh, Papali'i this time, real big run there. He's brought down just short of the 40. It's a decent set after points. Fogarty puts the kick downfield, and it's going to be fielded on the opposite side by Sam Stonestreet, who brings it back up, runs into Hudson Young and Tom Starling, and then a late inclusion there for Trey Mooney. He's brought down 25 out, now run by Mulatalo, gets over the 30, runs into a few Raiders there. The Raiders have been very quick in defence so far. Now run by Kyle Ero, cuts back towards the middle of the field, into Starling, gets rid of Starling, but Starling gets at him again and gets over just the 40. Now run here by Ramian. I thought Ramian was carrying an injury heading into this year. No, it is Jesse Ramian. Okay. Okay, 35 metres out. McInnes from dummy half goes right to Hines. Hines puts up a bomb. It's going to be fielded. Oh, good catch there from Tamale. 1, 2. Look out. Runs back towards the middle of the field. Oh, can't quite get rid of Will Kennedy, but that's a good run there from Tamale. 20 metres out from his own line. Now I'm going to be taken here by Xavier Savage, who dances for a bit and gets decent post contact, actually. Gets to basically the 30. Actually, over the 30. Now run here by Timoko. Oh, Brayley nearly went the whole. He nearly pile drived him into the ground, but he managed to keep upright. Starling out of dummy half now. Gets over halfway on the 4th. This is a good set from the Raiders. Fogarty, middle of the field for Smithies. Smithies goes to Hudson Young, who elects to hold the ball himself and get tackled at the 40 on the last. Wheat's in a dummy half now. Fogarty puts the kick up. Few chases. It's going to be fielded without much pressure there from Mulatalo, 5 out from his own line. Works towards the middle of the field, where he runs into Morgan Smithies and is tackled 11 metres out from his own line. The Raiders have been fairly clinical so far. Well, that's a good tackle. Oh, good offload from Kennedy back to Ramian, who works towards the right side and is brought down 21, just over the 20. Side now, run going to be taken by Sam Stonestreet, who is met with a solid hit from Ethan Strange. Hines. Now for McInnes, who runs into Matty Nicholson and is put down. 35 out from his own line. Brayley. Now for Hines. Hines goes out back to Trindle. Trindle to Ero. Ero throws a dummy. Gets over halfway by a few metres and is brought down. On the last, Brayley goes right to Trindle, who puts up the bomb. Kennedy on the chase. Oh, well-timed tackle there from Kennedy. With a good take from Weeks, 8 metres out from his own line. Savage dummies. And pushes through three. Oh, great run. Great post contact there from Xavier Savage. And now a run going to be taken by Tamale, who gets to the 30. These Raiders outside backs are doing a lot. Now a run taken. Oh, good run there. Is that Danny Levi? No, that is Chevy Stewart who's on the field now. Now Trey Mooney lifted. Lifted and put down by a combination of Cam McInnes and Adam Fanua-Blake. Mooney's looking a bit gas. He should probably get off at some point. Fogarty puts the high kick downfield. It's going to be fielded with no pressure by Will Kennedy 10 metres out from his own line. Who runs into Matty Nicholson and immediately drops 17 metres out. Slow play of the ball. Trindle goes middle of the field to Kyle Ero, who made one man miss, but is brought down by Morgan Smithies. Now Hines goes right side to Jesse Ramian. Good run there. Yeah, Weeks is off the field now. That's why Chevy Stewart's on. That's fair. Weeks has done enough. Blake now taking the run. He brought down 5 short of halfway. Brayley and dummy half goes right side to Hines. Hines throws a dummy, steps back inside, and is dropped by Hudson Young immediately. Now Trindle going to put the bomb up. Chase is coming. Mulatalo's there. Oh, good take there from Stewart with people in his face. Now Fogarty feeds the ball to Timoko, who runs to McInnes and gets over the 20, so not bad field position for the Raiders here. Savage, middle of the field taking a run, beats one, can't beat Kyle Ero. That's strong defense from the center there. Didn't gain anything out of that run. The right side now, Matty Nicholson. Oh, drop the ball. Ball comes out. Good defense there. Trindle and Brayley combining for that one. And that's Matty Nicholson. Decent recruit for the Raiders from, I think, the Super League. It'll be interesting to see which of him or Zach Hosking gets the most minutes on that edge. Because I think Nicholson seems to be a bit more defensively sound, but Hosking is so explosive, with the ball, that it's an interesting headache for Ricky Stewart to try and balance the two. Yeah, Matty Nicholson, Super League last year, 22 games, scored 9 tries, so that's a decent rate. They go right side to Hines. Hines to Ramian, who runs into Christian Strange and is put down. Yeah, what's that, 15, 25 metres out? Hines now feeds the ball to Britton Nicola, who's met hard by Morgan Smithies. And Phil Blake, another play the ball infraction. What are the Sharks doing? Let's have a look. Nothing. Yeah, no attempt there. He just kind of hovered. This game's going to be a lot of people figuring out what the refs want when it comes to play the ball mechanics. Very, very interesting. And Fitzgibbon seems a bit irked at this recent development. Run here. Brought down just short of the 30. That was Jed Stewart. Solid defense there from Trindle and Wilton on Atamatiotta. Great tackle. Short side, right side to Matty Nicholson now, who's brought down by Trindle. Good recovery there. Run short side again. Timoko just bounces off Trindle, gets over halfway. There's some real vigor in which the Raiders are running with right now. Fogarty dancing in the middle of the field is going to take the tackle just short of the Sharks' 40. So now they go right side to Ethan Strange. He's going to put the kick up. It's a lot of chases. I don't think any of them are going to get there in time, but it's a well-placed kick. Kennedy fields it on his own 2. Beats one tackle, but is brought down 11 metres out from his own line by Sebastian Chris and Morgan Smithies. Run here taken by Sam Stonestreet now. It's brought down just short of his own 20. That time Nicholson and Fogarty combining. Hines, left side, feeds it to Mulatalo, who can't get rid of Tom Starling. Good defense. 25 out from his own line. Run this time taken by Teague Wilton, who's very, very strong and gets through 1. 35 out from his own. A gain of 10 there. Brayley, his right side. Tom Hazelton's on the field. Good run. You're going to get over halfway. What a good run from Tom Hazelton. Now Hines, right side, short side, puts the kick downfield, and it's going to be fielded by Stewart just inside the field of play. Gets to the 20, where he's met by Nicola and Blake Brayley. Past middle of the field, Navale here. Met by Hazelton. Doesn't gain much, maybe a few meters. Now ball finds Xavier Savage, who steps into Cam McInnes and to his credit, stays on his feet with Hazelton and Brayley there as well. Starling, middle of the field, big contact, but he trucked through it. Who was that one? Pasami Saulo. Look out. Now the Raiders are on a roll. That one was, Tede, that one. That's a good run. Go right side, Fogarty. Fogarty going to hold up the ball now, put the kick in behind. It's going to trickle into touch about 8 meters out from the Sharks line. This is some enterprising, really solid football being played by Canberra here. This is what they were missing for a lot of last year when Fogarty was injured. They didn't have that polish. This is looking really, really promising. And obviously the Sharks' ill discipline isn't helping. Run by Stone Street to the right side, gains 5 meters. Now back towards the middle of the field. This time it's Jesse Ramian, who can't quite stay on his feet, but gained a few. This time Brayley in the dummy half again, middle of the field. This time is it Toby Rudolph? No, that's Hamlin Ueli, is it? Yep, that's Hamlin Ueli taking a run there. He has the top knot. I thought it was Toby Rudolph. McInnes turns Hazelton back inside, who runs into Starling and Nicholson and stays on his feet on halfway and then is brought down. Brayley, they go left side to Trindle. Trindle throws the dummy, goes short to Wilton. Nearly got through. Good tackle there. Was that Fogarty? Great defense. Oh, no, that wasn't Fogarty. That was whoever the number 20 is. Manaya Waitete, I think. Oh, ball's down. Scored by Nico Hines? Probably not. I think there was a knock on somewhere. We're going to go to the bunker. Kennedy doesn't seem completely convinced. Let's have a look. Looks like everybody's on side. So we're going to roll through. Let's see. So Stewart's underneath it. Mortalo gets to the ball. Which direction does he touch it? Okay, so Mulatalo clearly gets there and bats the ball. Let's see which direction it goes. I can't tell. It might be sideways. Here we go. And I think because this was sent up a no try, they're probably going to say they can't overturn it. But I guess we'll see. I think that's gone forward. I think it's gone forward. Let's see. They're still rocking and rolling. So it goes up. Clearly, Mulatalo is the only one who touches it. Stewart doesn't get a hand to it. They're going to roll through. They're going to call this a try. I think they're going to give this a try. They've rolled through to Nico Hines grounding the ball. I think this is going to be given. That's a call. Yeah, cool. Okay, so they must have called that the ball definitively went backwards off the hands of Ronaldo Mulatalo. I don't hate it. Sure. So right now it's 10-4 Cronulla. So let's see. So Trindle put up the kick. Interesting. Mulatalo was onside. Yeah, everything was good. That's a tight call. I understand why they said it went backwards, but I think if it goes up no try, you can't give that. But what do I know? I'm not paid to know these things. So with 15 minutes left in the half, Nico Hines has the kick to put Cronulla down by 4. He's set up about half a metre outside the left upright. Hines rocks back, walks in, strikes it. Good. 10-6. Raiders still in front, but the Sharks finally get on the board. In spite of their own ill discipline. Because outside, I think they've played fairly well outside the play the ball problems. I don't know who the bunker official is. I don't have the list on me. I need to be better prepared for these, really. Mulatalo now is alone the third highest Sharks try scorer of all time. Kick downfield, fielded by Braden Trindle, and Amueli winds up, tries to single out a player, but there's four Raiders where he runs, and he's going to be pushed back to inside his own 10. Good defense there. Danny Levi on the field now for the Raiders. Oh, ball dropped by Hazelton, and immediately picked up by, is that Pasami Saulo, or, yeah, on the 10. Levi goes left to Fogarty. 6 again. This time it's Atamadiota taking a run. He's going to be brought down by, he's going to stay on his feet right in front of the goalpost, 7 meters out. Levi goes left to Fogarty. Fogarty turns Hudson Young back underneath, running into Nikora and McInnes. And, okay, Hudson Young's going to try and appeal for a crusher, but plays the ball. Strange. Out back to Smithies, who goes short this time to Saulo. 3 Sharks there, namely Hammond-Ueli and Hazelton. Levi left to Fogarty. Fogarty, long cutout ball, finds the grass, but good hands there from Navale, who tries to get past Nikita. Offloads to Strange. Strange has a little bit of space. Can't quite get away from the jersey grab of Hammond-Ueli. On the 3rd, turned underneath. This one is Morgan Smithies, who singled out Nico Hines there. Nope, that was McInnes, sorry. Short ball. Oh, good tackle there. Hudson Young brought down short. Levi in a dummy half. On the last, they go to Fogarty. Fogarty's going to put the kick up. There's 3 Raiders underneath it. It's knocked on by Mulatalo. Now, what was Chevy Stewart doing? Okay, what are they going to call here? I think they're going to call knock on Sharks. Yeah, knock on Sharks is going to be scrumpy in the middle of the field. This was strange. No pun intended. So he knocks it on. Okay, so my issue, what was Chevy Stewart doing? Because if I'm led to be believed correctly, there's no offside in the in goal. He should have been able to put that down, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Unless that rule changed and I just didn't know about it. Meanwhile, out of the scrum, Levi goes to Chris, who puts the foot down. Sebastian Chris powering through Sharks. He's held up half a metre short of the line by Nico Hines. Good run from Chris. Levi goes left side to Strange. Strange, nothing there. Runs into Ramian and is stopped 10 metres out, a few metres in from the left touch line. Levi. Now a run from Hudson Young. Good tackle there from Tom Hazelton, helped by whoever the 17 is. I couldn't tell who that was. Foggy working across. Finds Stewart. Stewart, lofty ball for Xavier Savage. Didn't catch it cleanly, which is why he couldn't set sail. But he holds onto it. 11 metres out, a few metres in from the right touch line. They're going all the way across. And this time, Matty Nicholson is going to take a head up into the teeth of the Sharks' defence. He's brought down 4 metres out. Levi in the dummy half. Goes middle of the field to Fogarty. Fogarty puts the grabber kick through. Hudson Young's chasing. Young can't get there. It's knocked out by Sam Stonestreet. There's going to be a dropout. Sharks. This is some excellent, excellent attack being displayed by the Canberra Raiders. Look at this. Hudson Young had his run checked, which is why I couldn't get to the ball, but this is good. Let's see if Talakai has come on, I wonder. All right. Trindle. They're going to go short because everyone goes short. Goes to the left side. Oh, it's perfect. It comes down. It's knocked back by Savage. It's picked up by Fogarty. Now we go out to Stewart. Stewart dummies. Can't get rid of, this is the 15. Oh, that is Talakai. Okay. He looks slim, doesn't he? Now a head up taken by, good run. And an offload out. Strange. 25 is going to take a run now. That's Noah Martin, who's brought down a couple of metres short. Levi in a dummy half. Goes right to Strange. Strange goes short to Ata Madiotta, who's tackled 5 metres out on the 3rd. Levi goes left side to Strange. Strange goes to... no, he's going to stay in. That was... whoever the 15 is. Couldn't tell. Foggy turns Smithies back underneath. brought down 13 meters out. They haven't gotten much this set. So they go long to Fogarty, out back. Oh, basketballed out to Stewart. Stewart throws a dummy, works back towards the middle. Now play breaks down, finds Fogarty again, back in play. Oh, beats one, beats two. Offload out back to Fogarty. Now, ball to Navale, who puts a little kick through. It's going to trickle dead. That's some enterprise. That's Albert Hopewadi is the 15 who's come on now. That was interesting. This is why Navale has now had his kicking license revoked. It's another run taken here by Kyle Eero. Going to be tackled at the 28. Run here taken by, who's that? Stone Street. Gets to the 33 on the first. Hines. Run here taken by Molitalo over the 40. Runs into 4 Raiders. There's Raiders making tackles and high effort the entire first half. Run here by Talakai gets over halfway. Still working on the ground. That's now what Martin's going to be. Yep, he's going to be in for that. 6 again. Cronulla now have a good chance to go in front. Let's see if they can capitalise. Nikita tackle. Now Brayley goes middle of the... Oh, immediately. Braden Hamlin-Ueli. Wasn't expecting the pass from Brayley, I don't think, and couldn't haul it in. He was pumping his legs before he even caught it. You got to catch the ball first, Braden. Yikes. Yeah, Sharks 7 errors. I reckon they're counting the play the ball infractions as errors. Interesting. So the scrum going to be set up. They go right side to 20, which is by Tede. Yeah. Now run taken by Albert Hopewadi, who gets... Oh, good run by Hopewadi. Gets over halfway. Levi. Quick play. The ball goes to Strange. Strange trying to take advantage of the broken ruck. Beats 2, 3. Taken high by Nico Hines. Is it going to be called? No. Okay. On the third. Bad pass from dummy half. Finds the grass. Then finds Hasabi Saulo, who winds up and gets to the 20 on the fourth. Levi. Now the dummy half goes left side, short side. Beats 1. Brought down 6 meters out. A few meters in from the left touchline. Hopewadi fires the ball into... Nope. Play the ball infraction. And Danny Levi's in disbelief. Oh, let's have a look. So he plants the ball, rolls it. No attempt there. I like what he's trying to do. It's intelligent, but it's also stupid. Stone Street's tackled on the first, and now a ball goes to Ronaldo Militalo, who gets good post contact through 3 Raiders over the 20. Good run there. And a penalty. Lifting of the leg. That was not smart there from Fogarty. So now Cronulla will get good field position. I think it was Fogarty. Oh no, it's the 20. By Tede on that one. That's just a rookie mistake, that is. So now kick for touch. He's going to go out, be marked out at about, in fact, exactly at the 40. End up taking here Teague Wilton. Straight into Matty Nicholson. He's brought down a couple meters short of halfway. 5 minutes left in this first half. Brayley, short. Number 20 for the Sharks this time takes the head up. That's Hautapua. Oh, Tuku. Okay. Kennedy goes short. Hamlin-Ueli trying to make up for his earlier mistake. Is brought down 33 out from the Raiders line. Run now taken. Hazelton this time. Good tackle. Just short of the 20 on the fourth. Brayley looks both ways. Goes left side to Kennedy. Kennedy to Trindle. Trindle. Oh, cut out ball. Nearly intercepted. 6 again. What are we calling? Okay, knock on Raiders is the call. I tell you what, if the Raider had intercepted that, he was away. That's George Jensen. Tonema Power was that one. Tonema Power? Can't tell how to pronounce that. I think that's how it is. He captures that he's away. He's certainly frustrated. You're there. It's a face. Scrum packed. 13 meters out from Canberra's line. The Sharks go right side to Hines. Hines skips out, throws a dummy. Hines, good tackle. Brought down a couple metres out by Ethan Strange. Brayley goes short to Ramian, who has nothing going there. That was a bit of a nothing play. He was flat-footed, wasn't running onto it. Brayley works across, turns Hazelton back underneath. Good tackle there from the Raiders again. 4 minutes left, 3 metres out. Brayley goes left side to Trindle. Trindle throws the dummy, meets 3 Raiders, beats all of them, and then Hudson Young eventually Matty Nicholson, eventually makes the tackle. Brayley goes right side to Kennedy. Kennedy, Apua. Oh, cut out ball. Hines over the top. Sandstone Street's in. And Cronulla have tied it up. That's some good ball playing there. And this is what you'll expect from the Sharks, these like wide sweeping plays using the middle forwards who are so dangerous but also have excellent hands. There's so many weapons in this Sharks lineup. Like, Tuku Tapua, like, who would have guessed that was a great pass? He just held it up beautifully for Hines, which held in Ethan Strange, and everyone had to drift in. So Sam Stonestreet was unmarked on the wing. That's excellent. What a play there from the big forward. I know Stonestreet and Hines will get the credit for the try and the pass, but don't sleep on the fact that Tuku Tapua made that try happen. 3 minutes left in the first half. Hines has a kick to put the Sharks in front by 2. Oh no, they're going to give Trindle the kick. Interesting. Wow, okay. I guess maybe give Hines a break. He doesn't have to do all of it. Especially with the emergence of Braden Trindle last year and how good he was. There'll be quite a few clubs, I think, that'll be lining up to secure his services. Because he is off contract at the end of, I think, this year. About 75% kicking percentage for Braden Trindle last year. He's about half a metre in from the right touchline. Walks in, strikes it. Looks good. Oh, it's perfect. Cronulla up by 2, 12-10. 2:17 left in the first half. This was a good game. I know it's the trials, and like people always expect it to be fairly sloppy, but these are two of the sides that are going to Vegas. So they put out what is essentially their full strength team, bar a couple of like injury necessitated like fringe first graders, especially like Sam Stonestreet. But he's good. There's a random Parramatta fan, and there's a random Souths fan. They're all here. Everyone's showing up. Kickoff fielded by Kennedy. Now the hit up taken by Tapua. Brayley now middle of the field. Hit up taken by Teague Wilton. Big shot there. Who was that? Danny Levi. Brayley middle of the field this time. Hazelton working to the right side. Gets over the 30. Now the Cronulla forwards can get some momentum going, right? Amanueli now. Runs into Nicholson, gets over the 40, keeps the legs pumping. That's a good run. 12 metres there on the 4th. Brayley throws the dummy, tries to get out, gets the offload to Hines. Hines finds Talakai, who beats 1. Can't quite get out of the tackle of Morgan Smithies. So they're tackled 40 metres out from the Raiders line. That's a good set. Hines puts up the bomb. It's going to be chased. Mulatalo's underneath it. Oh, he just tried to put pressure on Jensen Tomapau, and he fielded it well, 12 metres out. Now the run going to be taken here by Tede over the 20. Oh, good shot there. Who was that? That was Hazelton. Good tackle. Now, end up taking Albert Hopewadi. It's over the 40. The Raiders are going to respond with their own set. There's less than a minute left in this first half. Levi goes left side to Strange. Strange goes to Martin, sheds off 1, gets over the 40. He's brought down on the last. Fogarty in the middle of the field is going to put up the bomb. Tomapau is chasing. I think he got to Mulatalo early. And the crusher tackle. So that's 2 penalties and 1 tackle there for Jensen. He's going to be put on report immediately. Yeah, came over the top. Oh, that's a blatant crusher tackle. Like that's the reason this rule exists. He lands on him with almost his thigh and pushes his neck down. Not a good first half here for Jensen. So Trindle fires the kick towards the sideline. I imagine we're not going to have too much action in these last 15 seconds. 25 meters out, Euro takes the tap, feeds it to Trindle. Trindle feeds it to Brayley. Brayley to Hines. Hines is going to be kicking behind. Hold on. Stone Street's there. The bounce beats him, though. Tips it back in, where it's not fielded by anybody and fallen on by CSC Vitalikai, and that's going to send us to half time. Well, that was an entertaining end. Make me eat my words, Sharks. So, after a fairly good first half from both teams, Cronulla are up 12-10. But if I'm the Raiders, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. This is some good attacking footy. They're being very, very energetic in defence. They've put pressure on well. It's just Cronulla have had the big splash plays that you want, especially like getting penalties out of their own end and such. But, you know, both teams can be fairly happy with their efforts. I reckon Cronulla need to clean up their play the balls a bit because it's going to bite them, and it did a couple of times in that first half. But obviously, the highlight of the first half was that KO Weeks try. How good was that? But yeah, 12-10 Cronulla, halftime. Not much to do at halftime in these. You go get a drink. Hold on. Ah, interesting. Oh, it's Caleb. Hey, Caleb. How are you? I don't know why you're here. You appeared. There's no one actually in right now, but just do this for fun. See if I can orient this properly. That should work. I can still see the chat. Oh, hello. Nice to see you two here. Uh, I don't know, man. Just trying to get this up and running. I'm just trying to work on my commentary chops, I suppose, is the best way to put it. Comes with practice, which is my, methodology when it comes to this. And I guess we'll just see how it plays out. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, I've done something I enjoy. So really a win-win, I suppose. I don't think I can stream. I can't stream the Cowboys game tomorrow though, which is a little bit annoying. But we got one guy in. Oh yeah, too easy, Tiger. Yeah, yeah, I don't get many people in this. So having one person here is actually, quite. It makes me quite happy. So welcome. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured as much. What have you thought of the game so far? I think it's been pretty good for a trial, anyway. I suppose. Yeah, I'm interested to see. There's a lot of positional battles up for grabs in a lot of these trials. Rays should probably be in front. Uh, I think you're probably right. The Sharks' ill discipline has not been great, but I also think that the Sharks, when they've had their opportunities, have been slightly better at converting them. Because to be fair, the Raiders, like one of the Raiders' tries was incredible length of the field individual play, and outside that, they've just been like solid defensively, but not been very uh, aggressive in attack, I suppose. So I do see why they're behind. I do think that if Cronulla continue to be very sloppy with their play the balls, that they will fall too far behind at some point. So I guess we'll see how that plays out. What do you think of the Tigers' chances this year? I think I had them sitting. Oh, where did I put them? I think I put them 13th. They're going to be better. I think they're 1 year off from being true like top eight contenders, though. Yeah, let's see the highlights. Look at the stats. Actually, haven't done that yet. What kind of what kind of sports commentator am I if I don't know what all the stats are? Let's have a look, shall we? Weeks. Well, I don't think that's right. NRL, I don't think has their stats very good because they say KO Weeks has 56 meters, and I think he has more than that in the single in that in that one play he had. So let's see what Fox has to say. 60. Okay, so they haven't done that much different. I think we'll finish 10th. We're a chance of the top eight, but I think we'll just miss out, which is depressing because I'm going to the last two Tigers games of the season. Well, I hope you enjoy those. I think Tigers fans create one of the better atmospheres in rugby league. I don't know if either of those two games are at Leichhardt. If one of them is, that's going to be phenomenal. Uh, let me check. Tigers. I got the one against the Cowboys at Leichhardt. That's going to be good. That'll be a really, really entertaining game. Don't like, I don't like the idea of the one's in Canberra, the other's in like, oh, it's both the away games. Okay. Well, those will be good games. Yeah, I get the Tigers finishing 10th. I think they definitely have the spine to do it. It's a matter of that forward pack's a little bit concerning. But yeah, I hope you have good fun at those games. Oh, you live in Queensland. Neat. Whereabouts in Queensland are you from? Oh, Brisbane. Okay, cool. We're almost on opposite ends. Townsville, Brisbane. Interesting. No, that's cool. It's always good when you get to see your team play, especially if you're not like currently living in their home state. It's always good when you actually get a chance to go. No, that's awesome. Cool. So you're a Tigers fan, right? So I've been trying to like because I'm in a Discord with a bunch of NRL fans, and I'm trying to like gauge where like people's enthusiasm when it comes to the playing group is. So I'm curious, who's your Tigers like player to watch for this year? Because I have a couple in mind. I'm interested to see what your thoughts are. Always nice to go to Suncorp at Magic Round. Oh yeah, I Magic Round is one of my like ultimate bucket list items. It would be such a good weekend. I'm gonna try and like save up to see if I can go in a couple of years' time. That was cool. I was I was kind of hoping to go with my dad either this year or next year, but we had like a couple of things come up, so we couldn't like actually get around to it. But no, yeah, I'm definitely planning on going in the not too distant future. Broncos Spins. Yeah, Broncos Spins is always fun. Very territorial battle between those two. Get the actual game things back up. Hold on. Did I get lineups here? Fox, you help me out or no? Okay, they're going to be annoying. Okay, I'll have this one up for team lists. New players that come to mind: Finu, Galvin, Pole, Buller. I think Dream Buller is in for a big bounce back year. I think I definitely agree with that. I don't know how much higher Galvin can go, but having a veteran half alongside him, Stafford Tower, if he stays healthy. Stafford Tower is only if he stays healthy, but he also needs to beat out what Justin Olam and Adam Dewey, I think, for that centre spot. And I don't know if he has the tenure for Benji to justify that just yet, but I wouldn't hate it. Who else was there? Samuel Finu. Yeah, he looks really, really good. I really like it. That. The combination between him and Galvin is one you can definitely build on. Really excited to see if he keeps progressing. Uh, who's I think he beats out Dewey slightly. Yeah, if not only because Dewey is like not a specialist center. Maybe Dewey gets like the sympathy spot at the beginning of the year, but he doesn't perform, and then Toa comes in. I don't know. The Tigers, for as much as their like player personnel like decisions and team decisions haven't been great the past few years, I don't think that they're going to be that I don't know ornery to put Dewey in for the sake of him just getting game time because he's injured all the time. But you've got people like Kit Laulii as well who look really good. So I think like some of the big recruits as well, I think are really good. Like Terrell Mack and Royce Hunt, I think is going to be really good for that forward pack. I just think it'll take a year for everything to gel really well, and then 2026 is the year. All right, cheers, mate. You enjoy the rest of the game. Nick Irons back. He's looked okay this game so far. Obviously, it's the preseason and people look a little bit rusty, but he'll work into it. If not only because he's never going to play Origin again. Let's see, we are back underway in this game. Kickoff fielded. It's going to be run up by Asami Sailor. I recognize that big hair anywhere. Levi and dummy half goes all short side to a barnstorming Jensen Toma pal. Now here, ran out of dummy half, Danny Levi. This is a good start for the Raiders. Middle of the field now. Excellent run. That's also a good tackle though. So 5 halfway on the fourth. They go middle of the field. 21 takes a run there. I'm actually not sure who that is. Miles Martin. Cool. So they've got a couple of ones. Jordan and Miles. I wonder if they're absolutely related. I just looked at their mug shots. They look the exact same. Meanwhile, Kennedy fields the kick, and now Stone Street takes a hit up straight into the teeth of the Raiders defense, running into the aforementioned Miles Martin. This time it's Ramian takes the hit up over the 20 where he runs into a few Raiders. He's brought down. Then they go left side. Run Mulatalo over the 30. Strong run there. Running through Jed Stewart, it looks like. Now, and Fanua Blake's back on the field. That's good for the Sharks. He's brought down just short of halfway. They go left side. Trindle puts up the bomb. Not many chases, so Chevy Stewart fields it at his own 10 and runs back towards the middle of the field where he's met by Hines and McInnes and doesn't go anywhere. We'll run out over the 20. That was, who was that? Can't tell, I can't see the number. Oh, Albert Hopewadi, I think. Now run out to the left side, running into Ramian and Stone Street. McInnes was still out there. This is a trial. Why is he still there? We know he can play big minutes. You know he's defensively solid. You need to pull him out. Let's run. Saulo. Brought down 5 short of halfway. Oh, Fogarty's off the field now. So who came on? Oh, is Ethan Sanders on the field now? That kick go out on the full? I think it did. Ricky's not going to be happy with that one. Oh, that's who that is. That's Ethan Sanders, I think. As soon as he struck it, he was like, ah, crap. And it lands a few meters out, actually. Sanders, I think, a recruit from the Parramatta Eels, who seemed to be pretty annoyed that they didn't get to keep him. Talakai now turned back inside, backs towards the Raiders lines, brought out 23 out. Brayley goes, out of dummy half by himself. Jersey grabbed by Danny Levi and brought down at the 10. They go left side. McInnes throws the dummy, runs into 3 defenders there, both the Martin boys, it looks like there. On the 4th. A few meters out. Brayley goes out back to Fanua Blake. Fanua Blake to Hines. Hines, long ball. Oh, Stone Street was alone. He was all alone, and he dropped the ball. It landed right in the breadbasket. That is inexcusable. Wow. He was looking at the try line. His pupils blew before he'd even caught the ball. That is just terrible. Yikes. Now a run off that error from Stone Street is a run for Mapau. Now a run here towards the middle of the field. He's brought down by a few Sharks. The 23 was that? No. 28, I guess. Samoa. Okay, I remember him. Michael Asamoah. Now a run here. This is that looks like one of the Martin boys. Oh, Wilton. Wilton dropped quickly. Is he all right? I think we've paused play because someone looks like they've copped a poke in the eye. I think Teague Wilton copped a bit of a knock going into that tackle. Oh, he got his head really in a bad spot there. So he will probably go out. Oh, yeah. Okay, he stumbled. He's going to be off. And one of the Raiders is not having a good time with his eye. Must have lost one of his contacts. Yeah, Wilton coming from the field there. 8 runs, 64 meters, 18 tackles. I imagine that's the last we're going to see of him tonight. Run here taken by Saulo. He's brought down a few meters short of halfway. Tarpany sitting on the sideline. Sanders puts the kick downfield, big left foot. It's a bomb, a midfield bomb, and it's going to be caught by Will Kennedy. Great catch in traffic and brought down just shy of his own 30. Trindle now. Run going to be taken by Kyle Ero in the middle of the field. He runs into a few Raiders, namely... Oh, it's both the Martins again. They trip each other over. Stone Street takes a hit up into Albert Hopewadi, and a penalty. The Raiders are offside. Both the Martin boys tripping each other up at marker is so funny. Kick downfield. It's going to be marked just shy of the Raiders 30. So Cronulla in good field position now. Hit up Talakai. That's a terrifying sight. For which Martin is that? That's Noah Martin. Brayley Middle of the field for McInnes. McInnes turns. And Fanua Blake back inside. And Fanua Blake's going to go through and score his first try in a Cronulla Sharks uniform. That's what you want to see. That's what you want to see if you're a Sharks fan. Adam Fanua-Blake picking up exactly where he left off when he was a member of the New Zealand Warriors. That's really, really promising. Because that's how you want to use him. Just run up in the line. McInnes holds up the ball beautifully. Just drew a couple of defenders off, and he powered through four of them. Chevy Stewart didn't stand a chance. So you get through one of the Martins, Stewart, yeah. Who's that? Oh, that was 26. That's Asamadioto who missed that tackle. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, wow, what a middle rotation the Sharks have. That's a scary pack. Even with losing Jack Williams, that's really, really good. And Fanua Blake, 182 games, 32 tries in his career. I imagine a lot of those have come in the past few years, though. He scores 8 or 9 tries a year these days. He's 30 something, I think. So a lot of his career he spent at Manly. Was it Man? I think it was Manly. That's a great loss. a great loss for them, I suppose. Trindle lining up from dead in front. Walks in, strikes it, kicks it. Cronulla 18-10 up early in the second half. Interesting. So now the Raiders have a bit of catching up to do. It's a matter of how badly Ricky actually wants to win this game. And knowing Ricky Stewart, he's certainly not going to go down without a fight. Mm. Kickoff is away. It's going to be fielded on the 10. And off the back fence, who is that? Tuku out to Pua. Runs into Atamatiosa and gets cut and dropped. That's some good defense. Now a run here by Sam Stonestreet. Puts the high knee up. That's dangerous. He brought down 23 metres out from zone line. They go left side. Cam McInnes ducks back towards the middle. Thought that might have been high there, but not called. Now Fanua Blake take. Oh, late footwork gets past Noah Martin. That's good. Over halfway. Hines cut out ball of Stonestreet on. What a great pass. But Stonestreet has to come back in. He's brought down just shy of the Raiders 30. Good set, 60 metres there. Hines puts up the bomb. Cronulla really starting to warm into this game now. Put down by Tomapau, and Braden Trindle scores this one. Back-to-back tries for Cronulla in the space of 2 minutes. Yeah, as soon as the Raiders reserves have come on, the Sharks have just kicked on. Ooh, are they on side? Yeah, that's just poor. I think that's Jensen Tomapau. Yeah, I understand why he's a reserve. Yeah, that's not good. He tried to trick Trindle as well. Tricky Trindle. That's not good. Nico Hines is now on the sideline, so I think Craig Fitzgibbon has decided, we've done enough here. So I imagine what it'll be Daniel Atkinson that comes in now, probably. I'll see if I can find number 14 somewhere. Nico Hines signing a doll. I guess this is the best chance for fans to actually get a signature from some of the star players that will be pulled out of this game. Trindle once again lining up from dead in front to convert his own try. Not quite dead in front. He's about a metre outside the left upright. Kick is good. 24-10 Cronulla. And this game has been blown wide open now. Number 17 for the Raiders is coming on. That's Jed Stewart. Oh, no, he was already on. He was just running around. Rick Stewart looking not particularly happy with his team's performance so far. You pulled Jensen out, and is that why is Jen Stewart going to be on the wing now? Is that what's happening? Brayley comes from the field for Cronulla now. Yeah, all the stars are coming out. Gets a fist pump from Tom Hazelton. Going to go get a dap up from Braden Hamlin-Uele as the ball is kicked off. Fielded by Kennedy. Oh, big run to Pua there. Brought down by Adam Cook, who's on the field now, just short of the 20. Now a run taken here by Mulatalo, just over the 20. Brought down by Martin of the Miles variety. That run by McInnes just gets over the 30. Quick play the ball now. That's Jaden Beryl who feeds the ball to Adam Fanua-Blake. Beryl again now goes to, yep, it is Atkinson. Dummies, runs straight into the teeth of the defence. He's brought down to about 5 past halfway. Trindle puts up the bomb. There's Sharks chasing. It's Stone Street. He's going to not jump for it. Oh, no! Ball's put down! 3 tries in a row! It's Jesse Ramian this time! And the ball handling of the Raiders has completely fallen apart. That was Michael Asamoah who caught the ball and tried to escape the oncoming pressure to the right side. Nicho Hynes is running around with ice on his groin, which isn't good. This is just a capitulation from the Faders. So yeah, Stone Street motoring downfield, gets in the face of Asamoah, who he ran backwards to try and get away from Stone Street. And as he went down, actually Stone Street went for the tackle and knocked the ball out. Yeah, the ball comes out there. Ramian puts it down. Now I don't think they're going to call this a knock on against Sandstone Street, but I guess we'll see. Ramian wandering around on 40. Oh no, he comes from the field now. He's CSU Talakai handshake. And Mulatalo also comes from the field. Everyone's coming out for the Sharks now. That ice on the groin for Nicho Hynes is not good, because that was the thing that bothered him a lot last year, I remember correctly. He also had that shoulder issue, I think. But now Trindle lining up from a few metres outside the right post. Right down the middle, 30-10. This has quickly become a blowout. That's a bit disappointing from the Raiders, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because they were well in this game. Tiger coming. So the Raiders should probably be in front. Not anymore. No, they have been really bad this second half. Hynes, after coming out, it's going to be the end of his night. He has trying 2 try assists, so not a bad debut for this year for Nicho Hynes. Obviously not selected for the Indigenous All-Stars this year. Give this away. It's fielded. And the head up going to be taken by Braden Hamlin-Uele with his newly formed top knot. And is brought down a couple of metres shy of his own 20. This run now taken by Stone Street, who gets over the 20. Beryl appealing for a high tackle, and they get the penalty. High tackle there. I think it was probably Adam Cook, who's the main note, 24. That's Jordan Martin. Oh, absolutely, yeah, he cooked a shoulder to the nose. Yeah, that's a high tackle. Yeah, that's what Stone Street was appealing for as well. And he's on report. Miles Jordan, no, are they all related? I think they might be. They all look the same. They all look the exact same. 21 for the Sharks there. That's Chris Vieira, I think. Is that how you pronounce that? Vieira, sorry. Now McInnes takes the head up, running into 2 of the Martin boys and Danny Levi. I'm just going to refer to them as the Martins now. Beryl, right side Atkinson, turns Nicola underneath, beats 1, but can't beat Miles Martin. Good tackle there. Beryl, left side. Fanua-Blake goes out back to Trindle. Trindle turns number 18 back inside. Who's that? That is Billy Burns. Oh, Billy Burns is on the field. Kennedy feeds Cam McInnes, who's still out there for some reason. Why is he still on the field? Beryl goes left side. Fanua-Blake. Fanua-Blake out back to Trindle. Trindle. That's a Shepherd, surely. And the ball is muffed by Christian Dixon anyway. That was a whole mess, that was. Is that not a Shepherd? Did he not? Oh no, he got the kick off before he went behind. That's fine. He probably that's not great from Dixon there. If he feels that he might score, I like his hair. Anyway, the first hit up and now the second hit. If Jensen Power is still out there after the shocker he's had tonight. We stop looking at Nico. He's off the field. He's got ice on his groin. We get it, okay? Got Toma Power again with another run. This time gets to the, well, not quite to the, oh no, that's number 15, who is Albert Hopewadi, sorry. Now run here for one of the Martins. Can tell because of the mullet. Now kick downfield, Ethan Sanders. Kick is going to be fielded on about 15 metres out by Will Kennedy, who works towards the middle of the field and gets just over his own 20. Now McInnes comes from the field. Finally, Craig. Why did that take so long? This one taken by Dixon now, who powers over the 30. That's some good post-contact there. Trindle in at dummy half. When's he going to come out? They have anyone to replace Trindle. Stone Street now. He'll be out there the whole time. He's not a first teamer. McInnes looking less beat up than he usually does. Talakai gets over halfway. I assume he's come up with McInnes. Barrel in the dummy half. Oh no! Play the ball. Play the ball infraction. There we go again. We went 15 minutes without one. That's a good stretch. But now Talakai is the latest offender. Let's have a look. Oh no, they're saying he didn't. Oh, okay, so it wasn't the foot one. It was he didn't play it when he was on balance. And Fanil Blake's coming from the field as well for the Sharks. One of the Martins there. I think you can just see the mullet and assume it's a Martin, I reckon. Yeah, there's Miles Martin feeding the ball to Hasami Saulo. Danny Levi waiting at dummy half goes right side to Sanders. Sanders goes short to a different Martin this time. I imagine that's probably Jonah. Is Jonah the other Martin? Jordan, sorry. Oh, kick there from Cook. It's going to trickle out of the end goal. Bit too deep there. And Kennedy's going to bring it back for a 20-minute tap. 23 minutes left in this game. Tap. I'm going to be taken here by the number 21 for the Sharks, who is, that's Ve'ila. Now we're going to be taken by Kyle Ero, who's still on the field, surprisingly. Why don't they put Billy Burns there? Oh, they're playing Burns in the second row. That's what they're doing. Okay. Oh, penalty. Working on the ground too hard. This is, the Raiders have completely fallen apart in the second half. Atkinson kicks touch. And it's going to be marked out at about 32, 33 metres out from the Raiders line. Hazelton now taking a run. Oh, got through a couple. He got through Danny Levi rather effortlessly, to be fair. Now Barrel, and a dummy half. Scoots, meets a few Raiders. He's brought them just past the Raiders' 20. Trindle in the dummy half now. A run going to be taken by Braden Hamlin-Uele over the 10. Can he get a quick play the ball? They're going to have an opening somewhere if he can. Barrel goes left side to Trindle. Trindle go. Oh, he tried the face ball to Ero who couldn't hold on to it. So that's going to be turnover on the 10. Kyle Ero is complaining. We're going to have a challenge. Do you think he's going to claim he was hit before the ball got there? Maybe that's what he's asking for. Let's have a look. I couldn't tell from this side. Let's see. It's Jensen Tomapau again, who... Ooh, that's very, very tight. Ooh, that's very, very close. Let's see. I think he gets there just before. I think Jensen gets there just before Kyle Ero gets to the ball. I reckon. It's very tight, but I think you can see the impact on his arm before the ball hits Kyle Ero. Let's see. Let's see what they rule. Because I have this muted, so I can't hear what they're going on about. So it's probably going to be 10 in the bin if that's the case. Because it's a professional foul, right? I'm going to roll it back. Here we go. That angle's not going to help. The camera didn't move quick enough. That doesn't help at all. That first one they showed, the one from the sideline, looked like it probably gave the best indication because you can see the impact on his left arm of Kyle Iro running into it. Oh, surely does Jensen's arm hit the ball? Whose arm actually hits the ball? No, no, I think it is Kyle Iro's hand, but Jensen gets to him first. Can't tell. It's all very, very close. Ooh, maybe Jensen actually got to the ball first. He hit the ball and then hit Iro. In which case, I don't think that makes it a professional foul because Iro wasn't actually going to catch the ball. I can't tell. I really can't tell. Let's see. See what they rule. I can't tell. Challenge inconclusive. Okay, so what was the initial ruling? I think the initial ruling was just a knock on. Yep, okay. Initial ruling was a knock on Sharks, so they're going to stick with that. Sharks keep their challenge. That's a rough one. It was very, very tight. Very, very, very tight. Anyway, Danny Levi and Liam Kennedy are having a fun old discussion packing the scrum. There you go. Left side, run going to be taken by Albert Hopewati, who's still out on the field. Now Levi, one of the Martins is going to take a run now. I can't tell which one because I can't see the number because they all look the same. But it's one of the Martins, and now run there by Trey Mooney's back on the field for the Raiders now. He's brought down just shy of his own 30. They go left side this time for 20 something. Who's blonde? Who's that? I can't tell who that is. 23. Oh, that's Ethan Sanders, sorry. Oh, Stewart nearly gets through. He nearly got past Talakai there. Levi goes left side. Sanders is going to put a kick downfield. It's going to be fielded by Will Kennedy on his own 10. Gets the ball out to Christian Dixon, who runs into a Martin and someone else. Number 22 is Semi Sasangi. Okay, that run by 24. Michael Gabriel. It's a very angelic name. Now run by Billy Burns. And the Sharks aren't really going anywhere this set, but I don't think any of them particularly care. They're up by 20 with 20 minutes left against the Raiders reserve grades. I think they're perfectly fine to just let the clock just sort of trickle down, just don't get injured. I say as Sam Stonestreet starts cramping. Hit up to the 40, taken by someone. Now Kennedy and Trindle are all off. Everybody is off. Kick downfield by Atkinson is going to be fielded by, I assume, Chevy Stewart down there, who's going to bring it back past the 10, rolling to the right side, trying to find space. Oh, good tackle there by Michael Gabriel at 20, about 10 metres in from the right side. Hit up this time taken by, is that number 17? Jed Stewart. Now Jensen Tomapau going to bounce back towards the middle of the field, towards Britt Nikita, who is still out there. Danny Levi. This run going to be taken by 20-something. Maybe that's 20. By Tade? Maybe that's his name? I haven't figured it out yet. We're going to get better at this, I promise. Albert Hopewati now powering over halfway. He's been really strong in this game. Now kicking we put downfield by Adam Cook, I assume. Fielded by Dixon, who jumps and is hit in the air by number 24. That's Jordan Martin. Did all the Martins grow up on a farm? They seem like farm boys. They seem like triplets, actually. Are they all? Hold on. I need to do some research. Are these guys identical twins? The Jordan Martin, 2nd of May 2000. That Miles Martin, 2nd of May 2004. Jordan Martin, nope, 27th of March 2000. So they all just look the same. One of these guys is younger than me. Noah Martin is actually younger than I am. Noah Martin is 19. Wow. Okay, good. That makes me feel really good about myself. This guy's playing rugby league, and I'm just sitting in my bedroom chatting over it. Phenomenal. Okay, let's get back to the football. Oh, that's got to be a penalty, right? No, they call that as just clean, trying to get out of the ruck from Tuku Hatapua, who dropped the ball, so that'll be Raiders scrum feed. Right. So, so what are we looking at position wise for these? It's whose minutes get eaten into by Adam Fanua-Blake, which we don't really get a good sense of because everyone's getting pulled because the game is a blowout. I guess for the Raiders, the one you're looking at for Vegas is how many minutes does Nicholson take out of Zach Hosking? And I guess you see if Albert Hopewadi or Tamale, the winger, Tamale, if he's the answer or you just stick with Albert Hopewadi out there. Oh, offload there from Trey Mooney to one of the Martins, 21. Which Martin is 21? I don't remember. Miles Martin's 21. I remember that. That's 24. Who is Jordan Martin, I think? Yes, I'm getting better at this. Here we go. They run outside. Sanders. Pass finds nobody. Stewart has to field it back on the 40. Beats one. Stewart beats another and is brought down in a big tackle there by Tom Hazelton, which might have been a crusher, but they're going to let it go. They go right side. Sanders out back to Cook. Cook goes short to Jed Stewart, who's brought down 21 metres out, a couple of metres in from the right touch line. Cook's going to put the kick up. Oh, ball's on the ground. Bad throw from me there. This isn't cricket, unfortunately. Being harassed by my sister. Hooray. Wild turnover. Now the Sharks have the ball. I have no idea how this happened. I assume a knock on from that kick. I think that would have been the call. Christian Dixon takes a hit up over the 20. He's been fairly strong in his limited amount of time. Who's playing Dummy Half? Who's 23? That is Taj Ford, apparently. I do not know this man. This is a run by Braden Hamlin-Uele. He gets over the 40 and he's brought down about 5 short of halfway by Tom Starling, who's still out there, which probably bodes well for Danny Levi. Oh no, Danny Levi was out there the entire time. Ignore me. Actually, no, that's why no one's here. That's why they're all ignoring me. Yay. Who is brought down, and now the kick goes up from Atkinson. Oh no, that's not Atkinson. That's Riley Pollard, sorry. Kick is fielded by Chevy Stewart in the field of play and is brought down at the 5. Sanders, quick ball from dummy half. That was some good ball skills. 28 from the Raiders. Big run. Who is that? Asamoah making up for it. So catching than my throwing. Run there by Albert Hopewadi this time, I'm pretty sure. Now, Starling. Oh, ball's put down. Looking for Morgan Smithies. He probably should have caught that, but, you know, Morgan Smithies is the most British-looking person I've ever seen. He should have caught that. That's terrible. Morgan Smithies is whinging about something. Ricky Stewart's not looking very happy. My prediction for the Raiders to make the 8's looking a little less nice now, but to be fair, they substituted everybody out, so Beryl goes right side. Oh, that's a good footwork. Who was that? 21. Can you pronounce his name? Ve'ila? Ve'ila, probably. This run can be taken by, is that Tapua? I think that's him. Looks like him. He's brought down by one of the Martins. Beryl, left side to Hazelton. Hazelton short. Welly, offload. I can't be fielded by Billy Burns. Oh, that was a certain try. This run taken by Jed Stewart. He gets to 10. Good play ball. Now we're going to be taken by Jensen Tomapau. Gets over the 20. Still going. 25, 27 metres out from his own line. Billy Burns is a little annoyed with himself. Oh, look out. What is going on? This game has completely fallen apart. Who was that? Adam Cook gets the service from dummy half and just watches the ball flutter out of his hands. Now a challenge comes in. Are they going to challenge the knock-on call? I don't know what you can challenge. It was a knock-on. Because you look at, okay, so he fields it here, catches it, or he doesn't catch it, he bobbles it around a bit, knocks it. The ball is still moving that way. It's still moving that way, and then it's fielded by Morgan Smithies. That is forward, which is a knock-on. This is a dumb challenge. I don't know what Adam Cook was doing there. I don't know what he was cooking, but it's burnt. Get out of the kitchen. I'm not going to do a Gordon Ramsay. I can't do that. Okay. All right. So now the Raiders have wasted their challenge, and the Sharks get the ball. Atkinson feeds the scrum to Beryl. They go to the right side through number 14, who did I say the 14 was again? Oh, the 14 is Atkinson, yeah. They go left. I don't know half these players' names. 22. That's Riley Pollard, who throws the dummy and is brought down by one of the Martins. Jordan, I think. Beryl in a dummy half goes left. Hazelton winds up, powering towards the line. He's brought down by Smithies and Starling 4 meters out. Beryl goes to the right side for Pollard, who goes out back to Atkinson. Atkinson cut out ball to the player on the wing, number 26, who is Eli Clark. Eli Clark? I thought he was on the Bulldogs. I guess not anymore. Meanwhile, ball goes back towards the middle. Talakai's back on the field. There was a 6 again call for a ruck infringement. So in the middle of the field on the second, Beryl goes right side to Atkinson. Atkinson cut out ball, finds the centre. Ela, who was brought down 5 meters out on the third. Nikita's still out there. Finds Atkinson. Atkinson finds Talakai in the middle of the field, who bounces back towards the right side, dances a bit, and eventually is brought down 7 meters out, about 5 meters to the right of the uprights. On the fourth, Beryl. Oh, crash play! Tuku Hautapua! That's a try. And the Sharks, I think, are just going to continue to run this score up with 12 minutes left in this game. I don't know how many more points they're going to score, but this has been a fairly convincing second half from this Cronulla outfit. Even with their reserves who have come in, they still looked fairly competent. That's just a good, strong line there good head fake from Beryl, actually. That's a quite crafty play there, and just strength from Tuku Tapua. Tapuha? Tapuha. Tapuha. Tapua. Yeah, that'll work. Got through Trey Mooney, got through Albert Hopewadi. That's just strong. Now, I guess Atkinson will probably be taking these kicks now. That has to be my guess, because both the main goal kickers are off the field. Will Kennedy is also not on the field now. Tonight, 3 tackle busts, 51 meters, try a line break. That's solid for the not very many minutes he's had. This is his audition to be on the bench for the Sharks. So I'm very curious to see how that bench works out. Because they've got a lot of good forwards they could put there. It is Atkinson taking the kick for a couple of meters outside the right upright. Moves in, strikes it. It's good. 36-10 Cronulla. 11:25 left in this game. I think the Raiders are just kind of waiting for this to be over. Ricky Stewart probably doesn't care all that much. He'll wait for the season. He'll probably still complain about the refs, though. He'll complain about his team barely got pinged for that new play the ball infraction thing, but he'll complain about it because that's what he does. Him and Trent Robinson are the worst for that. They sound like fans. They sound like fans of the game complaining. Now kick-off, fielded, and now a run going to be taken by the Hazelnut, who runs towards the middle of the field. He's brought down by Martin, Smithies, and Starling. Beryl from dummy half finds guy in headgear. I can't tell who that is, actually. Number 26, I think that was. Oh, that's Eli Clark. Okay. That's Eli Clark. Now that run by Dixon gets to 25 meters out. Beryl from dummy half runs into the tackle of someone. I don't know any of these guys' names. I'll be better for the next stream. I know it. I got to get back in the swing of things. Tapua on that run there. Now a kick going to be forced downfield by Pollard. Riley going to be fielded by Asamoah. So Samoa, sorry, I got those vowels backwards, and tackled by Hazleton about 30 metres out from his own line. Now a run going to be taken by Jed Stewart over the 30. About 35 metres out now. Let's see if the Raiders can get at least another try and make it look less bad. Toma Powell here. Good strength, backing towards halfway. A few metres shy. Starling goes back towards the middle of the field. This time it is Albert Hopewadi with the run. Who's brought down 42 metres out from the Sharks line? Trey Mooney now taking the head up. You know he's going to hold on to the ball. High tackle, high tackle. Trey Mooney tripped over, and the player coming through, Tapua, hit him high, but because he was down around Tapua's knees, because Nikita goes in. Oh, no, okay, so he wasn't all the way fallen, and the swinging arm from Tuku there wasn't great. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That's fair. So Starling is going to take a tap. That's the first penalty the Raiders have received the entire night. Lovely. First hit up 23 metres out, Starling. Goes right side to Mooney, who steps back towards the markers, gets over the 20. He's brought down middle of the field, about 17 metres out. Go left, Smithies. Smithies out back to Sanders. Sanders beats one, gets to the 10. That was a strong run from Ethan Sanders. Starling goes right in the middle of the field to Smithies. Smithies throws the dummy. Smithies, good tackle there around the legs. Tuku out to Pua. Few metres out now. Starling, right side. Sanders. Sanders goes to Cook. Cook, double pumps. Hits Jed Stewart, who fell over and dropped the ball. And it's picked up by whoever that is. Now, he's copped a knock to his chin. No, right above his eyebrow. He's copped a shot above his eyebrow. I think there was a head clash, and that's why he dropped the ball. Let's see. Oh, yeah, head clash there with, is that Michael Gabriel? Yeah, head clash with Michael Gabriel there for Jed Stewart. I can't imagine. Oh, yeah. So, Jed Stewart's caught one right here. Yeah. So they're going to bring out the tape and the Vaseline. Maybe, no, they won't need the magic spray, or pickle juice, but, trainers have lots of tools at their disposal. Most of them fairly unorthodox. We're going to watch this again. Yeah, he tripped over. He stumbled just a touch, and that's why he was so low. And he's all right. I think Gabriel's in slightly better shape. Oh yeah, he really cut. Yeah, right above his eyebrow. I think. Yeah, that's where everyone gets done. Yep, here comes the tape. He's gonna look like Tom Hazelton if he actually knew how to grow hair. Wrap it around and around and around. You know, like those Christmas presents that you didn't buy until the day before, and you have to rush to wrap them, so you just kind of. That's kind of what this tape job looks like. There's the electrical tape to go above the actual tape, I suppose. And we're all good. Okay, we're underway. He also has a bit of a bruise on his cheek there, Jed Stewart. I can't imagine he's going to stay on the field for much longer. Although he's in at marker, so maybe he'll be okay. Now taken by Christian Dixon. Runs into Tom Starling, only gets a couple. Storming onto that one was Michael Gabriel, so he seems okay. Farrell goes middle of the field. Why is Kent McInnes back out there? Why is Kent McInnes back on the field? He goes to Tuku out to Pua. Why is McInnes back out there? Oh, cut out ball. That was forward. That was forward. Touchy. Do your job, mate. Okay, so the forward tip on goes to Eli Clark, who's tackled a few metres in from the right touchline, a few metres shy of halfway. Lots of fuse there. Fuse like a bomb. There's McInnes taking a hit up. Why is he back out there? Why? Did Talakai get too tired? Whatever then. Okay, so kick going to be taken downfield there. Riley Pollard. It's a big kick, doesn't he? It's fielded 8 metres out by Chevy Stewart, who runs towards the middle of the field and gets over the 20, where he's met by Tuku Pua and Taj Ford. Your right side now. That is Samoa. Gets over the 30. Carol Weeks was still sitting. We haven't seen. Carol Weeks hasn't even been on the field in an hour. Why are we still looking? Okay. 3 Sharks there make the tackle on Jed Stewart. And now run by Albert Popwadi gets over the 40 and knocks Oregon Kafusi away, who's also back on. Kick out from Starling. Finds a good gap there, and it's just going to be fielded by Dixon, 8 meters out, and he goose steps that no one falls for and runs into Semi Sungi and Adam Cook with late involvement from Trey Mooney. That tackle there by Morgan Smithies is fine on Dan Atkinson. Now a run going to be taken by Michael Gabriel, who gets over the 30. He's looking all right, isn't he? Dummy half. Barrel goes, oh, Dixon nearly gets through. Good bootlaces tackle by Tom Starling, who's clutching at something. Meanwhile, Tukahau gets tackled just short of the Raiders' 40. So they go. Barrel, left side, goes to Pollard. It's the kick up. I think that was Pollard. And Chevy Stewart runs towards the right short side. Beats one. Couldn't quite get out of the tackle of... No, that's Taj Ford. Jensen Toma-Powell there, tackled by Cam McInnes. Right side now. Short side by Adam Cook. No, 18. The 18. Chevy Stewart, sorry. But Hopewadi moving across field. Good tackle. But Nicola got flung around a bit there. Starling goes back. Throws the dummy towards the middle of the field. No one was ready for it. And he gets manhandled by a couple Sharks there on the last. On the 40. So now the kick going to be put downfield. I think it was an attempt at a torpedo, and it came off not very good. So it's fielded by Dixon, 15 meters out, runs over the 20 to 30, where he's met by a couple of Raiders. One of them being Jed Stewart. Now, short side run here from Dan Atkinson. That's a good run. Adam Cook makes the tackle. Britton Nicola comes from the field. And now a run here from Michael Gabriel. Gets over halfway on the third, Barrel and dummy half, goes middle of the field for Taj. What's his name? Taj Ford, not Taj Gibson. I don't know why I have Taj Gibson in my head. Taj Ford. The Talakai is back on the field now, powers through over the 20 and gets the offload out. Well fielded by Barrel. Good pass. Look out. Try coming. It's going to be... No. Did he get it down? He was pushed towards the sideline, stuck the ball out. That was... Veila. That's a very good offloading play there from Talakai. And a great pass from Beryl. You wouldn't see his fingertips on that ball. Let's see. So he's being pushed towards the sideline. Chris. He's going to stick his arm out. And... No, I think he might have dropped it. I can't tell if his hand's on it. It doesn't look like it. He's done very, very well. He's got 3 Raiders pushing him out. Yeah, I think his hand's come away. We need a back angle or a side angle. Let's see. Do we have one from the sideline? Here we go. And... Whoa, I don't know. He might have his hands on that. He might have his hand on that, actually. Let's see. Hold on. I think his hand's on that ball. Or are they not going to give it? No try? No try. Damn. I thought his hand might have been on that. Because I guess they didn't say. I guess they can say he didn't have control of it because it was coming out. There's some good play though. He probably should have drawn and passed to Eli Clark on the wing. So now it's 20 meter tap. Oh wow, good run there. Jensen Toma-Powell, and he's dropped the ball. He has had a shocker. Hopefully it's just a bad game. But this has not been very good for Jensen Toma-Powell. Yeah, not great. See, to me, that looks like he grounded that. I think he got that. I think that's a try. Huh, okay, sure. Meanwhile, a run by Michael Gabriel nearly gets through. Tackled by Jed Stewart to save a try. Dixon. Now, Tukahau Tapua tackled in the middle of the field, 11 meters out. Barrel looking right, goes right to McInnes. McInnes turns Tuku back inside again, backing towards the line, couple meters short, tackled by Smithies and one of the Martins. Oh, wow. Misdirection. Beautiful. Wilton gives the ball to Veila, who gets his try this time. That was excellent play. Beryl moving to his left, feigns the pass and shovels it back across his body to a waiting. Sorry, that's not Wilton, that's Pollard. That's very, very good late footwork. That's just excellent play. And the Sharks have hit 40 with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. That's very, very good. This Jayden Beryl guy is crafty. I'll tell you what, any team who needs a dummy half, who needs a dummy half? The Rabbits? Or like the Eels, maybe? The Eels could be looking at this guy. I like him. I think he looks good. The Cowboys, even, because they'll need one after this year. He seems like a cowboy. He's got the long flowing hair. He's tenacious. He's like Reuben Cotter. I like this guy. I don't know what. It kind of sucks that he's stuck behind Blake Brayley here because he seems like a decent player. Eela. Huh. So the Sharks have got some decent outside back step, it seems. This Michael Gabriel guy looks really good. And obviously Dan Atkinson, who's lining up to take the kick now with 2:30 left in the game. Moves in, strikes it. Oh, pushes it way wide. That's not a good kick. Yikes. All you can do is smile about that one. That was ugly. I'm certain he scored that. I'm certain they Eela scored that, I reckon. But he gets one anyway. I don't know who the bunker official is. Do I know who the bunker official is? No, I only know who the on-field referee is. I need to take a look. I need to like write stuff down and have notes. So kick is away. It's going to be fielded by Jayden Beryl, who feeds the ball to Kapua. Oh no, that's Oregon Kaufusi, who bumps off one and gets to the 20. Beryl goes left. This time they're run by Eli Clark. Only gains a couple meters there. Go left. That's Kapua, who gets over the 30 and is met by 3 Raiders and he's brought down. Beryl goes left side. Pollard throws a dummy. Good tackle there by whoever the 22 is. I actually don't remember who the Raiders 22 is. Beryl. Another dummy half again. Look at this guy go. That 22 is Timmy Sunny, sorry. And McInnes finds Atkinson. That's going to be a flashback to McInnes. When was the last time he played hooker? Oh, good take there from Stewart. 7 meters out, and he's met immediately by Christian Dixon. Run forward here by someone. Can't tell who that is. But Cam McInnes made the tackle because for some reason, that was Jensen. Oh, good run there. Adam Cook, who ran out of dummy half. No, 18. Who's the 18? That's Chevy Stewart. I always mix those two up for some reason. Jed Stewart now gets over the 30. He's brought down by Beryl. Starling in the dummy half. That's left side to Smithies. Smithies out back to Sanders. Sanders to Hopewadi. Hopewadi tucks and runs and is brought down by Veila. Now the ball goes to Sanders, who has to skip behind his own guy and boot the ball downfield. Or it's fielded by that's Atkinson, who skips to the right side and is brought a good tackle there by Samoa. Not a penalty? Not a penalty. Okay, moving on. Run there by Eli Clark, gets over the 30. There's 23 seconds left. Run now this time is by number 25 for the Sharks, who is... that is Christian Dixon. I should tell by the bun he's got. 10 seconds. McInnes gives the ball to Tukiatspua, who drops it. And that will do us here at Canberra, I reckon. I think they're going to get one play. No, Mooney's just going to run out of dummy half and end it himself on the 40. The Sharks took a little bit to get going. That first half was close, but have just run away with it 28-0 in this second half. A dominant display. And I think both teams can look at this and be all right because both teams just started pulling all of their people. And the Sharks' depth is so good that I wouldn't be too mad if I'm a Raiders fan, but it's not overly promising. they're just going to kind of be the same team as last year. Meanwhile, Cronulla, they look the real deal, if I'm being honest. So I guess we will see how the season plays out for the two of them. Try scorers for both sides we've had. On the Raiders side was Strange and Chris. Ethan Strange, his try off that beautiful 60-meter run from KO Weeks. And Sebastian Chris just on the end of a decent. Was that off a decent play? Was that? No, that was off an error. His was off a fumbled ball. That's right. And then for the Sharks, Pine, Stone Street, Fanua Blake, Trindle, Ramian, Tapua, and Va'ila. 7 different try scorers tonight in a pretty good win for them. Hines kicked 1 from 1. Trindle kicked, I think, 4 from 4, and Atkinson 1 from 2, goal kicking wise. Fogarty was 1 from 2. Just not much else to say really about this game. Oh, huge. Welcome back, Tiger. Yeah, huge second half from the Sharks. I think their depth is just better than the Raiders because they pulled all their people and like Atkinson slotted in beautifully. That Va'ila guy looks really good. They've got a couple of good guys. I think the Raiders should avoid putting Jensen Talmapau in ever again. He had a shocker. And this is exactly what I said. The Sharks, I think, only had one of those like play the ball infractions, and they scored 28 unanswered points. Like all they need to do is be nice and clean, and they will put teams away because their forward pack is just so good. So yeah, good win from the Sharks. Did you think? I think that Va'ila scored that first try that he was denied. I'm pretty sure he did. I don't know why it wasn't given because I haven't muted. I don't know what the justification the bunker gave for that was, but I'm pretty sure he scored that. That was good. Just looking at this. I was looking at Jake Duke interviewing Nico Hines, and I remember there was this one time where I was watching a Storm game, and they cut to a sideline interview between him and Nelson and Sofa Solomona. And Jake Duke was the same height as Nelson, and I nearly had a heart attack because I thought there is no way that's possible. And now looking at this, he's shorter than Nico Hines. He must have been standing on something. He must have been standing on something, which is so funny to me. I get why, but like, come on, dude. Nelson's tall. His only markable skill is that he's tall. Make sure that people know he's tall. Yeah. Nico Hines going off with the ice on his groin is a little bit concerning, though. I hope it's nothing serious. He'll probably be okay. It's just a, what's the word? Preventative measure, I suppose. Yeah. But good to see you back in, Tiger. Adam Fanua Blake's going to have an interview. He had a pretty good first hit out in a Sharks uniform, I reckon. Yeah. All right. I think I'm probably going to clock off now. Thanks for joining. I will probably put out like a community announcement or something, probably an hour before whichever game I'm going to stream next. But I don't think it's going to be tomorrow because I have to work. Probably something on Saturday. We'll see. All right.